God, is there no way to hum or whistle that without getting the right context? I might as well edit it in. Whatever. If I don't, it's fine. But anyways, I got 9% of the word this out. That theme from Titans. Okay, anyways, let's slowly hover down, and hopefully this lap on mic is working. But anyways, hello guys. In this video, we're going to talk about none other than just why let's slowly hover down to Terra. Yeah, but this other phone does not have a rear view video feed recorder, so not worry about that. We got the other app running, so we can have open camera recorder for this new laptop mic setup I got. It works well with phones, but I can't use it for anything else, so it's okay. If as long as I have Android, iPhone, or DSLR, etc., I can use these laptops. But the laptops I'll be able to use pretty well, anyways. Isn't that a beautiful background, by the way? Jesus Christ! Might as well take a picture of that. Might do that as well as the thing. Okay, and then one of her as well, in case I actually get this right. Yeah. There's not really good one of her. Unless I want to just do that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. But yeah. I'm going to talk briefly before I run out of battery about what makes Terra so relatable for me. I could run that down for 6 minutes. For the title, I'll just say it's going to be what personal reasons why Terra from Titans is very relatable. First reason, her ability to not have like her abilities that lack the control that she desires. That's very relatable. I end up having that mission myself, where I'm like, I want to believe, and this is why it's personal. I want to believe that I have what it takes to be like everyone else, without worrying about the distance that does have to exist. But there you go. The one of those, personally speaking, even is my communication skills, and the reason why I wanted to be like everyone else, but not only like them, looking for answers, finding my own destiny, figuring out who I am without worrying about being alone. And then the thing with communication issues where it's like, do I want to only speak like everyone else or speak like myself, or both? Change for the better, be authentic, or both? And that thing puzzled me for many years. That's I would rather compare that with Terra than anything else. And it's just that's what I get from her not being able to control her earth powers, earth manipulation powers, and then not knowing how to measure that because of how imperfect it was, because by design it would never be perfect. And it wasn't her fault. It was her palm. And that's the thing. Another thing is, she had a lot more strife and struggle in her life than all the good things she already got to have. Even when there were good moments in her life that were stress free, and other ones that weren't so much, there was way more about the good. This relates even to Marvel's Spider-Man, which there's a quote that he says in the comics: "You'll have usually really bad things, mostly bad things, sometimes good things, and very rare moments, very very happy things that he wished would happen more often, but it's okay if they don't." And that how true that reigns in with Terra, where you have all these bad things happen to her, both in the comics, by the way, and in even this show's counterpart, that happened to her because they were just going to be in a part of her life. And what I'll say for the last thing is that I'll hold there for this one. Terra, Terra is very well put together. Like, not just this clayish spot. I mean, and what I mean by that is like she's used in very dense case scenarios that makes sense. She's not having to be in every single episode of that show in the OG series. It's like it wasn't having to be like every episode that had to be important, because whenever she did show up, it's kind of like Bill Cipher in Gravity Falls, where he only shows up in non-canon arcs or even semi-canon arcs if it's necessary. That's why when he shows up in the Puppeteer one, he wasn't gonna only be there for canon, but he was gonna be there for Prometheus anyways. He like Black Bill Cipher, Terra from Teen Titans has that remarkable use case scenario where maybe quality or quantity, if you will, it doesn't have to be in the way of the story or the show to be there. She's contributing her own counterpart to Teen Titans as the so-called Sixth Ranger, where that considers it be, and even designing this villain arc model that I used for that other video, that made a lot more sense because she was a clay model, resembling the Earth. No shit. But also because compared to the Brick Films one, where I didn't even have to worry about how I designed that little skit, it was kind of interesting because that means they're both like from the Earth, and how true about Terra. Terra is very down to earth. very authentic, maybe honest like Applejack from not playing Fetcher's Magic at that point. And it doesn't mean that she's never been dishonest before. It's just that she's authentic to herself. Authenticity is something I struggle with a lot, where I'm always trying to tell the truth, even if it's not enough in certain situations. And I always worry about if I should be doing with my life realistically, like an actual rock from the earth, on this floating rock. Take care, guys. This has been a review of why Terra is personally relevant to me, resonates, and all that. No end card because I probably won't be able to edit one in. But I'll show you one more look around the back and the front. This is probably made like a little over an hour, but it wasn't hard to do the skit or the model. It is what it is. Also, God bless his Apple mic. Damn it.